Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about different types of animals. Yes, different types of animals, which include vertebrate animals and invertebrate animals. You will notice here, I have one of the vertebrate animals, which is a hummingbird. See it? It's purple. How many other colors of hummingbirds are there? Do you think this is the only type? Well, we see many of them. In today's lesson, we will learn the vertebrate animals, which are cold-blooded and warm-blooded. You know that a hummingbird, which is a bird, is a warm-blooded animal. So we will go over all of the different types of animals, including the invertebrate, which is without the backbone. So let's learn some more and have some fun. But stay tuned, there will be a part 2. Today is part 1, which is the learning of the different types of animals. All right, let's have some fun. So how is everyone doing today? Are you doing fabulously? All right, let's have some fun and let's learn types of vertebrate animals which have the backbone. Part 1. Okay, so you will notice the different types of vertebrate animals. Let's just go over the pronunciation of vertebrate. Follow me. Vertebrate. Vertebrate. So you'll notice there are 5 different types, 5 of them. Amphibians. Let's repeat together. Amphibians. Amphibians. Birds, fish, reptiles, and mammals. Okay, so let's just go over them one more time just to have fun and learning the pronunciation of the different types of vertebrate animals. Repeat after me. Vertebrate. Vertebrate animals. Good. Amphibians. Amphibians. Good. Birds. Fish. Reptiles. Reptiles. Mammals. Mammals. Great job. Now we will learn the animals, the different classification of animals. What are the classes of them? So the vertebrate animals are with backbone. So touch your back and you'll notice in the middle of your back is your spine. So that is your backbone. So you will notice warm-blooded and cold-blooded vertebrate animals. We have the mammals, we have the birds, and then we have our cold-blooded animals, which are fish, reptiles, and amphibians. There are also different types of animals without backbone, which are called invertebrates. Invertebrates. Okay, we will not learn these today, but I wanted to at least show you the different types of animals with backbone, vertebrates, and without backbone, invertebrates. So without backbone, there are different types of creepy crawlers, such as your worms, your insects, and all your crustaceans, which are the bottom of the sea. You'll see them all on the bottom of the sea. Okay, so today you will learn vertebrates with the backbone. I'm showing you all the different skeletons of the backbones, which are the fish. This would be your fish. This would be your bird. This would be like the snake or reptile. This would be your frog or amphibian. And this is another mammal. We are mammals, the human. And then we have our cats. So think of cats and dogs as mammals, okay? So what are we? Are we humans? Are we also mammals? Yes, we are. Okay, now the amphibians, you will see here, This is cold. So think of cold-blooded. Blue is cold-blooded. Okay, so amphibians. They are cold-blooded. They live on land and water. They lay eggs. They have moist skin. Okay, so moist skin would be skin that is wet, so it can breathe through the skin and prevents it from drying. Okay, so we have this moist skin so they can breathe through the skin and it prevents it from drying. They also have webbed feet. Okay, you notice here they have webbed feet. See, it's all webbed. So webbed feet are toes that are connected by skin to help it swim. So do mammals have webbed feet? No. Okay. Birds. So if you notice here, birds, see the hot, red for hot, they are warm-blooded. They have a beak, they have wings. Wings are its shape, uses the wind to make it fly. They have feathers. Feathers are magical material which covers the birds to help them fly. And they have 2 legs. See? 2 legs. Go. Let's go over the parts of a bird. Okay? So this would be the head. So this is the nape. Think of the nape of the neck. Wings to help it fly. Then you have the rump. The rump would be like your behind. Then you have your tail feathers, okay? So the tail feathers would be at the end of the feathers. Then you have the tarsus. The tarsus would be the leg. Then you have the claws. Claws, so they can grab onto things so they don't fall down. Then you have your belly, which is their stomach. Then we have the breast. The breast is up here by your chest. Then we have the feather. Think of the magical material which covers the birds to help them fly. Then their beak. They have a lower beak. Think of the lower beak as the lower part of your lip, and the upper beak, which would be our upper part of our mouth. So that was the parts of a bird, okay? A penguin is also another type of bird, okay? So this bird, the penguin, so we have the eye, the bill, instead of the beak, it's called a bill. Then we have the head and the flipper, right? The flipper. So it could help swim and it flies a little bit, not too much. Then we have the belly, which is the stomach. We have the feet. You see the feet? It's webbed, right? The skin connected to the toes. And we have the tail. Think of the tail like the end of the bird or the end of the penguin, or even a cat or a dog has a tail, right? But they're not birds. Cats and dogs are mammals. Okay, now fish. If you notice here, fish are cold-blooded. Okay, they live in water. They have fins, not legs. So this would be what they call a fish diagram. Okay, so we have the gill, the fin, the scales, and the tail. Okay, so they have gills instead of lungs. Okay, we have lungs. Humans, mammals have lungs. Fish need gills to breathe underwater. And they lay their eggs in water. Okay, so the scales, okay, these are the scales. Think of the scales as the skin. It's skin made of bone to protect from predators so they don't get eaten, right? To protect them. Okay, now reptiles. How are we doing with our pronunciation? Reptiles. Reptiles. Good. So reptiles are cold-blooded. They have scales, not fur. So scales, remember, just like the fish, the skin made of bone to protect from predators. They have ear holes, okay, not ears. We have ears, but they just have the holes. They have very dry skin. And they live on land and water. Okay, does anyone recognize these? This would be a snake, a turtle. You think this could be like a lizard or remember, there are different types of reptiles out there. Okay, some of these look like amphibians and some of these look like reptiles, but there are differences. And this would be like an alligator or a crocodile. Okay, so remember, reptiles have scales, not fur. They're cold-blooded. They have ear holes, not ears. They have dry skin, and they live on land and water. So what are the differences between reptiles and amphibians? The only difference is reptiles have dry skin, but amphibians have moist skin. Moist skin, not dry. Okay, mammals. They are warm-blooded. Their young drink their mother's milk. Okay, so these would be cats. Okay. The humans are mammals. We have humans here, just like me, just like you. They have hair, which would be us, or fur, as in the dogs or the cats. And they give birth to the young. So you notice here, they give birth to the young, such as humans, which is us, and cats or dogs. Cats would be felines and dogs would be canines. Did you catch that? Cats are felines, dogs are canines. Bonus question, how do you spell feline and how do you spell canine? Put it down in the comments, bonus. Okay, so let's guess the name of the animal. Remember, the vertebrate animal, which are 5 of them, and they have backbones. Think of the spine. So we have amphibians, birds, fish, reptiles, and mammals. Okay, bonus question. Which name of the animal, which is a vertebrate, is both a singular noun and a plural noun? Amphibians, birds, fish, reptiles, or mammals? Put it down in the comments as bonus 2. But stay tuned. Part 2 of the guessing game will come up next. Well, thank you for part 1 and learning about different types of vertebrate animals. Okay, so remember the bonuses. I'd love to hear your comments. And any questions, please, we are here for you. Until next time, bye.